If the holidays always leave you feeling puffy, guilty, and like you ruined your progress because of a few cookies, you are not the problem. I say this as a woman who's lost over 40 pounds naturally and also a licensed counselor. The problem is the all or nothing holiday rules you've been sold, and today I'm going to show you a different way to get through the season without cutting out all the foods you love. Here's the good news, it's not too late. You still have time to finish this year strong and start January feeling confident. Hi, I'm Alexandria, mom and 36-year-old counselor who helps busy women to get results without extremes. And in this video, I'm walking you through the exact strategy I use to stay consistent through the holidays. Yes, including the treats, so you don't have to spend January starting over again. First, we need to talk about what's happening right now in the fitness industry during the holiday season. Every November and December rolls around and we get flooded with the earn your food mentality. The burn 500 calories so you can have pie or do extra cardio to make up for Thanksgiving dinner. And as a licensed counselor, I need you to understand what that messaging actually does to your brain. It creates a punishment reward cycle with food. It teaches you that food is something you have to earn through suffering. And for a lot of women, especially moms who are already carrying a heavy mental load during the holidays, managing everyone's needs and dealing with family dynamics, this messaging can not only trigger but also worsen disordered eating patterns. And I'll be real with you, my first couple of holiday seasons postpartum, I had a really hard time not falling into this trap. I thought I had to make up for every cookie and watch every single thing that I did and did all these extra workouts. And if I didn't, I felt guilty. And honestly, it was miserable. And I don't want you to have to go through what I went through, but some of you probably already have. And I wasn't even able to enjoy the holiday season with my family because I was just so in my head about my food and my body. So here's the mindset shift that changed everything for me. Fitness is not punishment for eating. Fitness is about feeling strong. It's about having energy to play with your kids, to handle stress, to show up for your life. And when you approach the holidays like that, everything just changes. It makes everything better and it makes it easier to show up for your family and actually enjoy whatever holidays you're celebrating. So, what's my actual strategy? It comes down to 4 things. Number 1 is consistency over perfection. During the holidays, I aim for 3 to 4 workouts a week, maybe 5, not 6 or 7, 3 to 4. And most of them are usually 20-minute sessions rather than my usual 35 to 40-minute sessions. And you know what? That's enough. Because here's what most people don't understand. The main goal of the holidays isn't necessarily to make a bunch of huge progress, it's to maintain. You're not trying to lose a bunch of weight in December. You're trying to enter January not feeling like you've fallen off, but like you're stronger and ready to get going, not starting from scratch. Number 2 is strategic timing. And I'm not going to lie to you and say that it's easy to fit in workouts during the holidays with family visiting, schedules are chaos, kids out of school. So I have to get really intentional about when I work out. For me, early mornings work best. I just get out of bed and I go ahead and take care of business. First thing in the morning, maybe I wake up a little bit earlier if necessary, and I just get it done. And that's what works for me. And that way I can be fully present during the day without feeling the nagging feeling of like, you need to work out or you should go work out or whatever the case may be. Now, maybe mornings don't work for you, and that's okay. Maybe you're a night owl, maybe your kids are up at 5 a.m. Whatever. The point isn't when you work out, you're going to decide when your workout window is and protect it like it's a doctor's appointment. And don't leave it to chance. Number 3 is food freedom. And this is, I know, where I'm going to lose some of my fitness culture crowd, but I really don't care because I eat cookies, I eat pie, I have an occasional beer or wine, and I enjoy Christmas dinner without counting every single stinking calorie. And I do it without guilt, without the plan to make up for it the next day. And here's why that works. When you give yourself permission to enjoy food, you actually end up eating less of it because you're not in restriction mode. When you're not in restriction mode, you're not labeling foods as good or bad. You can actually tune into your hunger and fullness cues. You can have 2 cookies and feel satisfied rather than 6 because you got that screw it mindset that comes from being completely restricted. And listen, if you have a day where you eat more food than you normally would, that's totally normal. And that's kind of what the holidays are for. And one day of eating outside your normal range is not going to completely derail your progress. You didn't make all that progress in one day, and you're certainly not going to lose it all in one day. What will derail your progress is the guilt spiral that comes if you say, just forget it. I'll just start over. I've already messed up. And then you stop working out for like 3 weeks. That might do it. And number 4 is energy management. And this one nobody talks about during the holidays. I prioritize sleep and stress management during the holiday season just as much as I do my workouts. Because here's the truth. If you're running on like 5 hours of sleep or you're stressed out of your mind doing intense workouts every day, your body is in survival mode and it is not going to recover well. And so sometimes my workouts during the holiday season look more like a 20-minute walk outside to decompress. Thankfully, I don't live somewhere super cold. Sometimes it's yoga sessions instead of lifting. Or sometimes it's going to bed at like 8 o'clock instead of staying up. Because taking care of your body isn't just about exercise, it's about the whole picture. Okay, so let's get into some of the super tactical stuff that helps me actually implement this strategy, especially when family dynamics get, well, let's say complicated. So first, I have a go-to 20-minute home workout routine that requires zero to minimal equipment. Sometimes it's bodyweight squats, push-ups, planks, lunges, nothing fancy, because at your in-laws' house or traveling, you don't necessarily have access to the gym. The good news is there's also a ton of creators who are making holiday-based content that are minimal equipment, so you can carry that with you. Sometimes I'll carry a pair of dumbbells with me like I did for Thanksgiving, but that is totally optional. Second, how to handle family comments about your body and what you're eating. Because let's be honest, the holidays have a tendency to bring out everyone's opinion. Don't you love that? And if someone comments on your body, your food choices, or ask you, should you be eating that? I have a response that usually shuts them down pretty quick. I'm taking care of a body in a way that feels good for me. That's it. I don't know anyone an explanation for what or why I'm doing what I'm doing. That includes parenting too. P.S. And third, setting boundaries around my workout time. And this is hard, I know, especially for moms. We're conditioned to put everyone first, but here's what I have to remind myself and what I say in my videos all the time. Taking 30 minutes for yourself isn't selfish. So when family is visiting and someone says, oh, you don't need to go work out, just relax, you can say, I appreciate that, but this is how I relax and I'll be back in 30 minutes. So here's what it all comes down to. The real goal during the holidays isn't necessarily to have the perfect workout or even the perfect nutrition. The real goal is to enter January feeling strong and not depleted, to model healthy relationships with fitness and with food for your kids, and to actually enjoy the holiday season instead of spending them stressed out about your body. And you can do that. You don't need a restrictive meal plan. You don't need to earn your food. You just need a strategy, and now you have one. So here's my question. What's one thing from this video that you're going to commit to this holiday season? And drop it in a comment, because I read all my comments and I want to cheer you on. And if this is helpful, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any of my no BS fitness advice, especially for busy mom and busy women, because I post every single week. And I'd love to support you during this holiday season. And I'll also link some other related videos here for you in the cards so you can go check those out as well. Now, go enjoy your holidays. You've got this.